biding their time, and they would really like to jump up a little bit more from their current position in 7th.
And that's the thing as well, Blank. T1, they haven't had a real fight yet. They're on 3 kills. They've still got their chocolate frog jump left in them, which means that in the final circles, they are still dangerous.
I think RRQ and G9 as well as Beer 11 probably have one of the biggest sways in this last circle, just purely with how strong we've seen both these players be in terms of clutch potential, just in that star factor. So I'm really, really interested to see how this goes down. But MJ's pushing out a little bit wider. Next circle comes through and it's directly on top of Megastars again. So great little prediction there from them. You see MJ just scouting out. Naded hand from Beer 11 though goes over the top. This could be good.
Oh, hits a little bit of damage onto MJ. Not really much more than that. DP shooting off as Rox tries to flank around the side. Beer 11 not quite able to finish the spray. Up he goes yet again as MJ forced back behind the tree. 2 players very, very low, close on this push. Rox looking to get spotted, but it's MJ first to go down. Rox shimmying out wide. Will be spotted out by Beer 11. Hits the deck again after the knock.
And this is the X factor I'm talking about from RRQ, and they could potentially 2v4 here. They place themselves in good position. G9 starts to swing out wide. Beer 11 has to hit on the gas when it comes to the first aid. It's a perfect first aid as well, but he will go down. G9 is next. Megastars cleaning up that fight from afar.
Finally able to pick it up, and now it's going to be T1 versus the Megastars, Blank, with 3 teams alive. We've got 2 players from GXR Celts who might prove tricky, but they've got a long rotate ahead of them.
Byfield on the desk there. Alex was mentioning that Megastars just improved throughout the day yesterday and started to see them just evolve. And now we're seeing it again here. Megastars, we heard on the interview yesterday, they were gunning for that first place. They want to lift that trophy. And if they can start today strong, then there's a chance that they can move towards that goal.
I'm going to slow it down for now. 5 kills found for Megastars. They've been having a pretty solid game. It's not going to be a high kill finish as it's T1 with 3 kills, GXR Celts with 5 kills as well. Team I&D had the majority here, 11 kills, obviously going down back in 5th place. So we'll see who's going to be able to pick this one up with not too many kills left, but still a chicken dinner. It's going to do you right.
Yeah, you'd be happy with a chicken dinner regardless. Megastars are just trying to close out these angles. GXR Celts still in the game. Might not be as big as a shark, more like a piranha now with the 2 players they currently own, but still a threat in the circle. T1 though, a really nice split. That's a decent spray there from Encore, but immediately responded by Seidan in those little moments where they were focused on GXR Celts.
And that's the thing, you've got this standoff situation. For GXR Celts, they're going to have to move again as Megastars once more get favored by the zone. They've had a real good set of circle luck here.
They had really good circle luck. I mean, they're moving towards it. Some of it was very much prediction-based, so we have to give them credit to that because they were claiming a lot of space within the zone early on. But T1, they've got a very, very nice lineup where they're just spread across the map, just creeping their way in. You've got ZZP actually trying to go a little bit off to the side, get the side swipe onto Megastars. And Seidan Youngjun just staying put for the time being. You can see Ultron, one of those favored players recently. Everyone keeps talking him up, is starting to crawl his way into the circle as well.
But again, they're just playing this one slow. They're waiting for the zone to do the work. They don't need to clear those angles. If you're Megastars, you can just wait. You can bide your time. T1 will have to move forwards as well. GXR Celts start their crawl.
I would say none of these teams are an aggressive style type of teams. T1 takes their time. Megastars particularly take their time. They're very much for consistent placement points. And as is GXR Celts, I mean, we have literally described them as the consistently consistent team. So this is a very, very interesting and quiet final battleground.
Encore gets spotted out. That's Seidan down the hill. Tags a little bit of damage, but nothing really more found. Youngjun now shimmying out wide, trying to outrun the blue, or outcrawl the blue, I suppose. There's nades found on towards Ultron. That's going to give some information over towards GXR Celts. As Vexy gets spotted, a tanky able to flush it out as well. Stays out in the blue for now. But he is going to get traded off.
Wow.
T1 actually coming into the fight. A tanky gets yet another. Nice stuff coming through from the GXR Celts representatives before finally going down to T1. 2 players left standing for them, but Megastars, they're only a 1. It's just Paradox now, isolated, trapped behind the smoke. Encore feeding information back. They know they're both behind this smoke, behind this rock. He sees Paradox going out wide now. Seidan looks for the trade. They try and go back